Having helped over 5,000 people start their dropshipping journey as beginners and at the same time scaling brands totaling over $6 million a month in sales, I've seen the bad things beginners do that pros don't. And in this video, I'll make it clear for you what you need to focus on to make more money and actually how you can make it happen. My name is Philip Isberg. I've been doing e-commerce for over 9 years. And as I mentioned, I'm running brands totaling over $6 million a month in sales. So I know firsthand what the pros, the people making money are doing right, and what the beginners starting out, having not even starting out, like been running for a few years, still as beginners, what they're doing wrong that's causing them to not make money. In this video, I'm going to focus on 4 things. The first thing is product, the second thing is offer, customers, and content. Now, just for the sake of the video, to make it a bit more simple, I'm gonna name the beginner Messi and I'm gonna name the pro Ronaldo. That's just 2 random names that I came up with. It's nothing really connected to anything, just no opinion when it comes to that. Messi doesn't care about the product. He cares about ROAS. He wants to make money, not make a good product. Like, there are good products. He's in it to scale and buy Lambo, yeah. That's his focus. And if there's a period when it comes to the offer, when it's a period where people stop buying, he'll lower the price to make it easier for more people to buy. That's how he handles offers. When it comes to customers, he's just outsourced. First of all, he's outsourced customer support, and do not want to look at it because it's a headache to manage, and it is a headache to manage. And who are his customers? It's everyone, because he wants to sell to as many people as possible, because that will increase the number of people that can become a potential customer. So if he sells a dog product, he not only will make it into a pet store, he'll make it into an animal store, because there are more animals and animal owners in the world than there are dog owners, let alone pet owners. So out of the box thinking, sell to everybody, a worldwide store, everything like that. And when it comes to content, he mostly just steals content online. That seems to be working for other people. Other than that, like, he might send a product to a UGC creator and hope that let this ad work, or maybe even worse, like he just used an AI UGC type of software that, like, okay, new ad, let's go, done. That's how Messi works. And Ronaldo, on the other hand, when it comes to product, he focuses first on the product to make sure that the product is so good that he only has to sell it to one person, and that person will sell the next customer for him. When it comes to offer, if there are periods where he doesn't sell as much, because there's going to be, he doesn't just lower the price, he revamps the offer. Without lowering the price of the product, still increase the perceived value that they get. And when it comes to customers, of course, he's also outsourced this, because customer support is a headache, at least for me. I hate managing customer support, but he's in constant communication with the head of customer support, because he cares about the experience from the customers, because the customers will literally tell you what's wrong with your store, with your product, with your ads, why they're not buying and why they won't buy again. And he does that so that he can fix it. And he not only don't have an animal store or a pet store or a dog store, he has a dog store for this specific pet owner who has this specific problem, which this product solves better than any other product. He makes one type of person feel like this brand was made for them. And when it comes to content, Ronaldo doesn't just not steal content, he analyzes the patterns in the good and the bad ad to try to create the next winning ads without having to guess, use AI, or send to bad UGC creators, because he basically know what works best. And now when saying these different things, I've made it pretty clear that Ronaldo is the pro here. I even stated it in the beginning. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, because if you replay the video, listen again what Messi does, and you think, I do this and I don't see a problem in doing it. Maybe you're just a huge fanboy of Messi, or you're just a beginner. Because what beginners do that pros don't is that beginners focus on what they think is what makes them money. And of course, pros are the best at focusing on the things that makes them money. But pros are better at seeing the ripple effect of doing this thing that leads to them making a bunch more money. You always want to use and pull on the highest leverage lever. You don't want to do the thing that's going to cause the effect here. And you think that, let me put it like this. If you want to sell roses, Like going to one person and selling a rose, that's gonna sell the rose. And then you might think, I did a good job, let's do more of this. But if you never start to think about, okay, how could I sell more roses faster? Maybe you go to a school and you just have to sell one school. You just have to sell the principal, if that's the one making the decisions, on make your kids sell roses. And now you have 200 kids selling roses for you. You still only had to close one person, but now you're selling, maybe if the kids only sell one rose a day, now you're selling 200 roses a day jerking off by just having to close one person, which was the principal. Like, pros are better at looking at it like that. Like, what's the highest leverage lever I can pull on right now? And the beginners just look at the ROAS. ROAS means I make money. I do the ROAS. While pros look at, okay, if the product is so great that this person will tell another person, not only buy it again, but tell another person to buy that product, I can scale at 0.5 ROAS, which is the thing. We don't want to make it, we don't just want to, we want to succeed. We want to make it as hard as possible for ourselves to fail. Then it just becomes so much easier to succeed. Instead of just going hard, succeed, ROAS, more money, make more money now. Because if you can build a system and build an environment which you can scale at 0.5 ROAS, because one, you have to have the cash flow, but the product is so good that that person will in 2 months buy again, which is basically they're an infinite ROAS. Or if you have a 10% coupon code via email marketing, that's a 10 ROAS. And then 9 months later, they buy again. And during this period, they've told 2 friends. That's like, it's just infinite ROAS here and there. Sure, you paid by having the 0.5 ROAS, which is like you go back a bunch, but you do that short term. And if you have the good cash flow and if you have a great product and you know you'll make money in the long end, you can now scale on a shitty ROAS. And now you can have a good ROAS. Like, you don't want to have 0.5, like go after that. But if you can make money while sucking at ads and then being great at ads, that's when you'll become rich in no time. And that's with the product. But same thing with the offer and with the customer. Like, make sure that the perceived value when it comes to offers are good. Like, you don't have to have a cheap product. Like, think outside of the box. I don't even want to get into offers. Like, I have completely different videos on offers. When it comes to customers, like, be in touch with your customer support. Like, if you manage your own customer support, just read, like, actually note what the customers are saying. Like, we have a Google spreadsheet, which is like the topic and how many emails on that topic. And then I can just filter it day by day. Okay, filtered, what are the topics? Where are my products? Maybe fix your freaking shipping times. Done. Like, 95% of your customer support complaints are gone. What's the next one? Can you use it while pregnant? Maybe have a bit clearer in your communication that makes pregnant people feel like, oh, this is, I can use it. Or not, if that's the case. Don't just try to sell everyone. And you can just go through it, and that will help you make the product and the experience so much better. Like, if you look at customer support, there are so many ways of you that you can actually solve the problem without solving the problem, which I like to look at it. Let's say your customer is saying the shipping times are so long. Instead of shortening the shipping times, better the customer expectation. Like, you don't have to have 2-day shipping. You can have 10-day shipping. As long as the customer doesn't expect it to arrive in 2 days, you're good. And that's just an email flow, and you're good. That's so many issues resolved in just you knowing what the problem actually was. And when it comes to content, the final part, that's like, I have separate videos on this as well, how you create great content, but actually looking at the data. And if you had bad ads, look at the data. Like, why are they bad? And I'm already feeling that I'm starting to flow into more of how you create good ads content, which I have separate videos on. But if you want a shortcut to it, I co-founded a software called Stardust, which you plug into your ad account, and it looks at all your good ads, all your bad ads, competitors ads, your target audience, what they do good, what they do bad, and it creates your good ads. Like, it creates briefs, it creates scripts, new hooks, new ad angles, like everything you need. You can literally talk with your ads. Like, that's what you do. You chat with your ads. Why did you work? It tells you. So if you want to use that, it's the first link in the description. That's helped me out a ton. And again, if you focus on the things that makes it hard for you to fail, and then you have something like Stardust that makes it easy for you to make a bunch of money with ads, you're good. And this is what separates the beginners from the pros. And hopefully now you can look at your business from another perspective and see if you really are pulling the highest leverage lever. And if you're not, maybe you can find what that is and start doing that. And if you know someone that you think would highly benefit from watching this video, please share it with them. It means a lot to me. Now I'm gonna leave you at that. Follow me on Instagram and like the video, comment. I'll see you in the next video. All right, take care. Peace.